storms. Doesn't it feel like we're almost just here, right? We do have a first alert weather day for, again, this afternoon, this evening. Damaging winds is really going to be that main threat, you guys. 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Starting off beautiful out there. It's a little muggy. It's a little warm. Temperatures in those upper 60s to low 70s right now. 68 into Spartanburg, 69 into Gaffney, 67 into Hendersonville, and 70 already here in Greenville. 72 into Anderson and 70 into Abbeville. Next 12 hours here, a lot of sunshine to get everything going, right? Upper 70s to low to mid 80s coming our way by the afternoon, and then sparking thunder for later on today. We can see starting off dry. That is the case this morning. It is by the afternoon, 3-4 o'clock, when those storms start to come in from the west-southwest. Over 85 first. This is where they're going to be heading into Pickens and Oconee County, northeastern Georgia, moving in a north and easterly direction. Over Greenville down towards Greenwood around 4 or 5 o'clock. 6, 7 starting to get another round to come on in. 7 o'clock moving again northeast. 8 o'clock over the entire area, a bit more widespread by 8, 9 before they're out of here by 11 o'clock, and we're in the clear. Severe weather risk is into play. Scattered severe thunderstorms with damaging winds that main and really our only threat, our biggest threat across the entire area, though. This is for everyone. Now we do get some drier air back into place. We get highs still in the upper 80s, but at least drier conditions. That front is through, and we're really feeling that drop in humidity by Tuesday into Wednesday. So back to pleasant conditions just for like 48 hours, though. Doesn't last for long. Into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're back to humid conditions with rain chances on the rise. A summer-like pattern setting up here for us into the rest of the week, which we'll talk more about later when exactly we could see those storms start to ramp up. It is into ways, so you know when you need to be extra careful when outside today. 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's going to be afternoon towards the evening. A lot of people are going to be outside during this time frame. It's going to be hot and humid, and storms are going to fire off with that potential of damaging winds. Getting out the door here this morning, it's already mild. It's already a little humid. Temperatures in those low 70s in Spartanburg towards Greenville, 72 into Lawrence, 67 into Hendersonville, and 60 into Brevard. A lot of sunshine over the next several hours, helping us warm quickly. You're going to be feeling hot towards Greenville, Lawrence, Greenwood around dinner time, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. Coming in again, that other round to come on in more widespread from about 7 to 10 before it's out of here and off towards Charlotte by the really late night time frame and overnight. That severe risk is in place for pretty much all of us. Orange is going to be a level 2 out of 5, where we have a level 1 out of 5 for areas in the yellow. Damaging winds being that #1 threat. Clearing out a little bit, but still keeping the heat into Tuesday and Wednesday. Still could see a few isolated showers or thunderstorms on Tuesday, but even drier and a little bit less humid on Wednesday as well. So taking down that humidity into the next 24 to 48 hours, Tuesday and Wednesday. We are back to pleasant conditions before back to the summertime heat. Mugginess, moisture in place in general too, with thunderstorm chances returning Thursday through the weekend. Again, going to be hot and humid like we just showed you, with daily chances of storms. So looking ahead to this, we could pick up probably about an inch of rain over this time frame into the weekend, showing where exactly Wednesday into Thursday. Chances do increase. We're dry on Wednesday, looking isolated with storm chances into Thursday. Friday and Saturday picking up scattered chances, though, looking even better than what we're going to see on Thursday. So just kind of increasing back to it. Another active day, similar to what we had potentially from over the weekend. You know, damaging winds is going to be that #1 threat, that noticeable threat with these storms. Timeline being 3 p.m. to 11. Starting to warm up out there. I mean, we kind of woke up to mild, muggy conditions already here this morning, but we're starting to scroll through those 70s, low to mid 70s out there from Gaffney towards Greenville, 72 into Gaffney, 74 into Greenville, 76 into Anderson already here at 9 o'clock, 73 into Hendersonville, a little bit cooler off towards the really western side of the mountains, 60s for you this morning. If you're taking the dog out, you don't need to worry about lugging around any rain gear or worrying about running into storms until this afternoon or this evening. So beautiful this morning, and get out now before we finally reach those 80s by noon. Low to mid, even upper 80s by the afternoon. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Katherine N talking about a Fox Carolina first alert weather day for later on this afternoon and this evening. We have a beautiful start to the day. We get the sunshine, the heat, the humidity, and we do get some storms to come on through 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Scattered storms, but they do have damaging wind threat likely coming with them this afternoon, again this evening, when people are going to be out and about around dinner time, headed home from work, and then shortly after as well. So going through future track with you this morning, again dry, sunny, a little bit of cloud cover moves moves in, moving to partly cloudy skies by this afternoon towards this evening, and then come the storms from the southwest over 85 from northeastern Georgia into Pickens and Oconee County first. Starting to see these storms pop around 4, 5, 6 o'clock through Greenville, but most of this coming in, a lot of the action shortly after from 7 to 10. You can see a little bit more widespread with more storms possible up until about 11 o'clock this evening. That severe weather risk is in place. Still 2 out of 5 threat for most of us, just a sliver in the 1 out of 5 threat, the yellow there. But really all of us are in that risk for damaging winds. That's what we see with these kinds of storms and the potential that we do have this afternoon towards this evening. Into Tuesday and Wednesday, we are looking much drier. A bright day in general, mostly sunny skies. Not really seeing huge storm threat those days. Tuesday, we could see a few isolated storms, showers, but otherwise we have a humidity dropping as well. So that cold front comes on in. It's just a little bit more relaxed into Tuesday and Wednesday here for us. Pleasant conditions before we're back to humid air. The heat and humidity into the weekend with rain chances on the rise. Rise of moisture. You can see pop-up thunderstorms, summer-like activity during this time frame. So that first alert today, feeling high going to pop later on this afternoon towards this evening, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. We've been telling you guys about this time frame as we go on throughout the day, just upping that risk of severe weather. Showing temperatures right now, again, already warm to humid out there. Low to mid 70s for most of us, some mid to upper 60s towards the mountains, 73 to about 76 across the upstate, and low 70s towards the mountains. Next 12 hours warming nicely today, so another hot and humid one similar to what we have had over the weekend, feeling even like a 9. First alert in place today, off to a mild start here this morning, ramping up storm chances again afternoon, evening, showing you here on Future Track when those storms are likely going to be moving in from the west southwest around 3, 4, 5 o'clock, coming in into areas like northeastern Georgia into Pickens and Oconee County here, and then spreading towards the northeast. So Greenville, Greenwood, areas like Pickens and Oconee County towards Hendersonville getting a little precursor storm from about 5, 6, 7 o'clock, and then really 7 to 10 ramping up that coverage where we do have better shots of seeing some storms, and then that cold front pulls through by Tuesday. Severe weather risk in place for all of us across the area. Orange is level 2 out of 5, so that possibility is definitely there with damaging winds being your #1 threat. Now we start to die down at least those storm chances into Tuesday. Going to leave about 20-30%, so an isolated storm is going to be possible. Still going to be hot out there, just not as humid. Wednesday is going to be the driest day of the week too, with still some less humidity, but pleasant. It feels like we haven't had that in quite some time. It's been hot and humid over the weekend, and we're back to those conditions into next weekend. So enjoy that little dip of humidity while we have it. Where this is going. We have temperatures in the 80s for us already here right now, a low 80. So again, that heat, that humidity is already in place. We get this front to approach, and with its storms, 81 in Greenville right now, 81 in Spartanburg, 82 down towards Lawrence, 80 into Gaffney, 77 in Hendersonville, and 75 into Brevard. So if you're taking yourself out, the dog out the next couple of hours, yes, it is going to be hot, it is humid, but we don't see the rain until this afternoon towards this evening. Really picking up shower thunderstorm chances about 4 to 8. That's going to be our best chance of the rain timing. You can see it.
Well, it's time for question of the day, and today we are talking about one of Mickey Mouse's sidekicks. It's National Donald Duck Day. Can you do a Donald Duck impression?
No, I can't, but I do know what we're talking about because my dad can do it really well.
My mom can do it really well.
Yeah.
I tried this morning, but it's like... It sounds
so great, Haley.
But Catherine, I did learn today somebody in our Fox Carolina family has a good impression. Come on in! You guys are, look who it is. It's our very own traffic expert, Chris Scott.
That's right. That's what you got.
Chris,
That's what you got.
Yeah,
how
that's
long have you
Chris
been
Scott.
doing this?
This is Ashley. And this is Haley. I'm sorry, I'm screaming all over.
Thank you. Chris, how long
This
have
is
you
amazing.
done this?
Since I was in the 5th grade,
How do you do
I started doing it. You just kind of do your side.
No, not everyone can do it.
I always
That's
do.
pretty
I always
good.
do it for my grandkids and the little kids that I
Oh,
see.
they gotta love it.
And they love. This is what they love the best.
Oh, bless you.
I'm so sorry.
It's been a lot of fun. I've had
that's
fun
cool.
with it
I
for a
am
long
truly
time.
blown away by this talent. We're going to see if it helps you because you're going to help Katherine today.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
boy.
We're going to do true or false.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, you guys are acting as a team.
I'm expecting you to know a lot of these, Donald.
That's right, Donald. All right, true or false, Donald first appeared on screen in 1950.
Oh, yeah, we said that's true.
You true? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Donald, you're even older.
Oh,
No, it was 1934. He was
really?
in The Wise Little Hen.
All right.
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. All right. Do you think Donald Duck has a twin? True or false?
Do you have a twin?
I don't think
I don't think so either.
so.
Oh, her name is Della Duck, and she
Oh.
is Huey, Dewey, and Louie's mom, which you probably know.
I don't know this.
I know Huey, Dewey, and Louie because they're in
Oh, really?
a couple movies. Yeah, they're like his little rascal nephews.
Okay.
So it does make sense that they would need a mom.
I'm not doing too good. All
No.
Yeah, but you have 2 more chances.
It's okay. I'm with you, too.
right.
All right. Did Donald inspire the University of Oregon's mascot? True or false?
I mean, they are the ducks.
No.
No.
I do. Oh, my
Donald, it's because his impersonation is spot on, but of
Yeah.
course we can't also have
No.
the true or false.
right.
That's right.
I did
that's right.
say they were ducks. So.
They are the ducks.
Yeah.
And I guess it makes sense because when I look at their mascot,
It does
it
kinda
does
look like
give
it.
Donald vibes.
Yeah.
So now you can pull that as a fun fact out next
right.
time, Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one.
That's what I'll do.
Yeah,
All right.
There you go.
True or false? Donald Duck has a middle name.
Do you have a
I'm
middle
not
name?
doing that. Sure, I don't get real.
You don't even
I
know.
don't get real. We're still.
None right. So we have the
So
Donald Duck.
not
here.
every Disney character has a middle name, but Donald Duck is one who does,
Okay.
and his middle name is Fauntleroy.
Fauntleroy.
He's Donald Fauntleroy Duck.
Fauntleroy Duck.
I'm gonna be honest,
didn't
Donald.
know that.
I don't know the last time that we went over four. That takes skill in itself.
Yeah.
The
Well-
odds were against this happening. Y'all managed to do it, which
I
means
know.
that's skill also.
It is. Yeah. So you did a great
any
job.
parting words for us, Donald?
Happy National Donald Duck Day.
Hey!
That's good.
Way to
love
go,
that.
Chris. We're very impressed with this skill set, and you stuck around an extra half an hour to do this for our midday viewers. So thank you for doing that.
Achoo.
Oh, bless you, Chris.
Bless
Bless
you.
you. I mean, Donald.
Going into the afternoon, the evening time frame, coming in these storms from the southwest, we're going to see them to move on through and then head it off towards the north and the northeast. You can see as we go through 4 to 5 little precursor storms. That's not really what I'm worried about. It's more so what comes after towards the evening from Asheville, Hendersonville, building into Pickens and Oconee County over Easley and Clemson down towards Greenville and Anderson from about 7 to 10. Then it's out of here. It's off towards 77 into Charlotte and Columbia, the overnight time frame. What we are dealing with, a level 2 out of 5 risk almost everywhere. That's going to be in the burnt orange color. Well, damaging winds again, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Even if you're in that yellow, which is not going to be many of us, you still have a good chance of seeing a stronger storm or potentially seeing those storms to move on out here by this evening. Damaging wind again, number 1, that's 58+ mile per hour winds, maybe some tree branches down because of that. Leading into Tuesday and Wednesday, not really dealing with as much in terms of moisture out there. Our humidity drops. We get this front that's going to fire off those storms. The reason for it to come on through, lowering our humidity. Actually feeling pleasant Tuesday and Wednesday. Get outside and enjoy it. Before we're back to the heat, the humid air into this weekend, firing off those summer-like storms again with a lot of thunder potential this weekend and that daily chance of really storms starting Thursday.